Israel just bombed a Catholic church in Gaza. Yemen's Houthi rebels are sinking ships. Iran's military budget is exploding. And Syria is caught in the middle. So, what the hell is happening in the Middle East? Let's break it down calmly and clearly. Because this isn't just another regional conflict, it's turning into something way bigger. So here's what triggered this latest escalation. Israel has been carrying out continuous airstrikes on Syria, specifically in and around Damascus, even hitting areas close to the presidential palace and military headquarters. Once a strike on 16 July reportedly killed at least 3 people and injured dozens more. Israel claims it's doing this to protect its interests and stop threats from Iranian-backed groups operating in Syria. But critics and several countries say this is just an excuse. Now, enter the Houthis from Yemen, a group backed by Iran. After these Israeli attacks on Syria, Houthi leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi gave a fiery speech. And when I say fiery, I mean direct threats to Israel and even to Arab nations who are staying silent. He accused Israel of trying to dominate the entire Middle East, using violence, occupation, and sectarian conflict as tools. He even warned that Israel wants to divide Syria into so-called security zones and control its politics, military, and foreign policy from the shadows. Now here's where it gets real. The Houthis didn't just issue statements, they took action. Between 6th and 9th July, they sank 2 ships in the Red Sea and launched missile and drone attacks that forced Israel's Eilat port to shut down. Yes, a direct hit on Israel's economy. And according to reports, from 20th July, Israel is planning to permanently close that port. That's a massive move, and clearly the Houthis aren't bluffing. Meanwhile, big regional players like Iran, Turkey, Russia, and Saudi Arabia have condemned Israel's airstrikes in Syria. Even Hezbollah and Hamas called the attacks provocative and illegal. And then there's a Catholic church bombing in Gaza. The Holy Family Church, the only Catholic church in Gaza, was hit by an Israeli shell. At least 3 people died, including elderly civilians, and 10 others were injured, including the local priest. Now, Israel says it was a mistake, that the shell accidentally hit the church. Prime Minister Netanyahu expressed regret, but the damage is done. Even the Pope condemned it. The Greek Orthodox Church of Jerusalem said this attack violated human dignity and desecrated religious sanctity. This isn't just political anymore. It's spiritual, humanitarian, and frankly horrifying. Back to Iran, they're not sitting quietly either. After losing personnel in Israeli attacks earlier this year, Iran responded with a measured missile strike. But they also took a bigger step. They passed a new national security bill backed by 120 MPs to increase military spending, modernize defenses, and boost army readiness. Their next year's military budget, a massive $46 billion. That's nearly triple their previous defense budget. So now the picture is getting clearer. Israel is trying to curb Iran-backed threats in Syria. Houthis are attacking Israel from Yemen. Iran is preparing for regional escalation, and civilians, as always, are caught in the crossfire. So, is this a war? Not officially. But when ships are sinking, ports are shutting, missiles are flying, and religious sites are being bombed, what else do we call it? The question now is, will the Arab world finally react, or will silence empower Israel to dominate the region unchecked? Let me know what you think in the comments. This story is unfolding fast, and it's far from over.